Michaela Vernava alongside Doug Kyde. We're at Gillette Stadium. Doug, what a game we just saw out here. Tom Brady, he's back, but it took a couple quarters. I think the fans were a little bit concerned. Slow start. My main question to you, why did it take so long to get the two tight ends, Martellus Bennett and Rob Gronkowski, involved in this game?
That is a really good question. It seems like they kind of slow played it out there a little bit. Martellus Bennett wasn't on the field a ton in that first quarter. He wasn't targeted, didn't have a catch there until the second half. So I'm not sure if it's a game planning issue, if they're just trying to keep those guys healthy, but it seems like they use them when they need to. And in that second half, they definitely needed to because the offense was kind of plodding along. They weren't doing very well. So to be able to kind of have that turbo button where you are able to throw to Gronkowski and throw to Bennett there in the second half, that's pretty valuable. So I kind of understand why they don't just come out and show everything, show all of their cards. But against better teams and in facing tougher situations, they might have to do that a little bit earlier in games moving forward.
They certainly made an impact once they started getting going. And on the other side of the ball, last week we talked a lot about how this could be the week that the Patriots pass rush really comes alive because of how many times Andy Dalton had been sacked previously, and then we only see those 2 sacks from Hightower. I know one was a safety, which was a real momentum changer in this game. But does this game say something about the Patriots' pass rush, or lack thereof, I should say?
Yeah, I think it does, because they have 11 sacks in 6 games now, and they were averaging 3 sacks per game last year. So that's huge right there. Just the fact that they've gone from averaging 3 sacks to less than 2 sacks a game. And yes, they did have 2 sacks in this game, but it took a long time to get those. Those were both second half sacks, and that safety and the pass rush that they finally generated kind of shows how much momentum they can kind of gain off that and how much energy they can get off those sacks. So I think that moving forward, they might have to start being a little bit more aggressive if they do want to get the pass rush going, because at the same time, they are 5-1 without that pass rush. So not everything's going to be perfect. If they can win games without the pass rush, that's fine. They might not be able to do that against better teams moving forward. So I think they do have to kind of figure out how they can generate that. But for now, they are winning without it. And it is going to be something that we're going to be looking at every week to see if that can improve.
All right, Doug, well, tough start, but all's well that ends well. The Gillette faithful leave here today happy. Tom Brady is back. Keep it on NESN.com for all your Patriots news.